Hello everyone. Very good afternoon. We welcome you to our this webinar. We are very glad that all of you can make it to this webinar. We'll quickly brief out through the introduction session, and then I'll let you know that what the agenda is. Yeah, hi Jiwan.
Hi, Armenu. Could you confirm my audio and screen sharing?
Yes, your screen is visible to us, Jiwan, and audio is also pretty much audible. You can start with the webinar.
Thank you so much, Armenu, for kind introduction. Hi, everyone. Very good afternoon, all of you. As introduced by Armenu, I am Jiwan Kumar Mallik. I am working in Renewable Energy for Rural Livelihood Project, RERL project, which is a joint project of Government of Nepal, AEPC, and UNDP Nepal. Currently I'm working as a capacity of solar power expert, but however I am also giving input to the grid interconnection of renewable energy projects. So in today's webinar, I will be discussing about distributed generation, which is a future for clean and reliable energy. And the detailed agenda has been shared by Abhimanyu itself. So this is a transition from a standalone system to distributed generation. That means a standalone micro hydro system is connected to the distribution systems. That means national grid, connected to the national grid. So AEPC has experience of more than 24 years. And based on these long experiences, now we have realized that this distributed generation and grid extension is a most viable approach and best approach for reliable and quality electricity supply for the socio-economic development of the rural area. So this report we have initialized in 2011. So at that time we do not have any regulation, any policy to interconnect micro hydro system into the national grid. So we started advocacy with the utility, that Nepal Electricity Authority utility in Nepal, and it took around 3 years to convince them that there is no threat of interconnecting micro hydro system into the national grid. We have prepared technical standard, and that joint working committee was formed between utility and we. So we rectified all the issues, technical issues, commercial issues, and at the end in 2014 July, we have a policy for interconnecting micro hydro system into the grid. And again, it took 2 years to have a first power purchase agreement of this micro hydro system of less than 100 kilowatt system. In fact, there was some ambiguity in the language. So it took around 2 years to clarify that again for that ambiguity. And the first PPA has been concluded in 2016. And the first interconnection happened in January 2018. Again, in between this, we have some different technology. We did develop a new technology and then interconnected the micro hydro into the grid. So development of technology itself took around 2 years. It's not a ready-made kind of things like buy a grid type PV inverter system from the market and just interconnect into the grid. So micro hydro system is a little bit different. I will be talking about the technology part also. So this is a technology. In fact, you might have heard about this governing technology of hydro systems. There is a flow control governors. Simply, it's a commonly known as a governor only. So we didn't employ that governor into our micro hydro systems. We have an electronic load controller, ELC, which works as a governor. And let me tell you that this ELC, which is 10 times cheaper than the flow control governor, which is deployed in large hydropower systems.